much everything started with March here in Bethlehem. Uh, there was this incident. They found out that they had coronavirus in one of the hotels in Beit Jala. So personally, because I live in a biased situation, because my mother has the, as you call, the Israeli ID, and my father has the Palestinian ID. So I was in Bethlehem at the time, so I had to catch up and get out of Bethlehem before it closed down, so I could, as you say, unite with my parents. And but mostly it affected the working side of the community. Not just for my family, for pretty much everybody in the Palestinian community, because the people that have permits that go into the Israeli colonies to work, they were cut off because the roads were closed and they couldn't get them into Jerusalem because they the Israeli government thought that the whole West Bank should be that they should be quarantined and they shouldn't get out of Bethlehem, Ramallah, Nablus, Jenin, all these cities in the West Bank. And it was pretty hard to move between the cities and going back and forth. When we tried to get into Bethlehem, after some time has passed for the pandemic, after a month or two of being outside of Bethlehem, we had to go some way around the authorities that we wouldn't get questions, because we needed to check on the house. We've been 2 months away from the house and we wanted to change locations so we can check on the house and all this stuff.
مثلا ما بدناش نقدر مثلا نقدر نسجل شيء، نقدر نسوي شيء، نطلع شيء. والمعنويات حتى بالمعنوية.
So he's saying that it was hard for us to reach each other because we couldn't record any more songs. We've been out for about the whole pandemic time, and we couldn't reach the equipment because we used to use the university studio so we could record our music. So he's saying pretty much about the same thing, but more he concentrated on the work side of the pandemic and how we got cut off from our works and we couldn't reach each other. And
حتى من ناحية الأهداف راحت. كل واحد كان مخطط لشيء مثلا كله التغى.
And he's saying we were planning a lot of things, and during the pandemic we felt like the road to our goals were cut off. So Mu'tamid started listening to rap pretty much from Arabian artists. There's a rapper that's called Volcano, he's Syrian. And Ismail Tamer also. Also Syrian. وانت؟
اسماعيل تامر كلاش السعودية. واوي الام 7 منظمة الحراش.
Okay, so he started listening to Huey, or as they call him nowadays as a nickname, M7. So they are pretty much Saudi Arabian from the Gulf. And pretty much I started listening to rap. I don't know if you know him, Thick World. He's amateur artist. He used to do cover songs and using the beats of the original songs and making
سمعنا أخرى 50 سنت توباك.
لا 50 سنت توباك
هدول أول إيش سمعته.
So in 2017 we have this center called Al-Rawad Culture and Society. So it has a lot of volunteers coming, and so one day I was told that there was this music workshop, and I didn't know what kind of music it was because they didn't tell me the details, and I found out that it was in a company of Solidarity Studios, which involved Brahim Mali, Nail Shahade, and also Khalid B. So, and Kalonji also, a person named Kalonji. So we gathered with them and they started teaching me how to make music using the Launchpad and how to produce music, how to set the beats, how to have inspirational ideas about making music and using every possible way so you could be creative with creating music. And as I came to the university in 2019, I came across Mu'tamid and Aboud. So Mu'tamid, we used to sit together as groups in the university, and he would sit in the cafeteria and start singing. He's a good singer, so he can sing. So Aboud also liked rap and used to listen to music and to rap music in the university. So one day we sat down, and then when we had the capability of reaching the of using the university studio, so we gathered around and we started making our own lyrics. Then we used the beat of the Baby Rockstar. We used that beat so we could make our first song, and then we hit the road from there.